family ran 5 cars the other night, so they're certainly putting in the efforts when Bradley can get back out there in the second of the 51 cars. Looks like we're going to get the green lights this time. Jason gets on the gas, and we are away and racing here at Ellenbrook Speedway. And Jason, brilliantly in a turn 1. Here comes Warren around the outside, making it too wide. Oh, but on the front straight, issues. Stewards look pretty happy. Looks like we'll get this one underway as the guys get back on the gas and the late models thunder down here at the front straight of the Ellenbrook Speedway. Jason Oldfield learned from that first start. He wasn't going to give Warren a second chance. Warren slots into second with Blight third. Jamie Oldfield hangs on to fourth. They go down the back straight for the first time. Chalmers holds on to fifth over Moose. Almost 3 wide coming out of turn 4 then. Warren Oldfield holds on to that second place and closes in on Warren Oldfield and now makes the move down the back straight. This is the Blight of old that you used to seeing him run around here in WA. Gets back on the gas coming out of 4 and closes in on Jason Oldfield. So it's Oldfield, Blight, Oldfield and Oldfield. Chalmers, Moose, Hudson and Brown are your top 8. Back to the front now, Oldfield seems to be doing well, running a little bit of a higher line. Light tries something going into turn 1. Side by side action, but these two are absolutely awesome. Jamie Oldfield makes it 3 wide down the back straight to take over third position from his brother Warren. Chalmers tries to sneak through but couldn't get a place to open up so he could get past Warren Oldfield. Moose still doing a great job in 6th. Oh, sparks fly off the number 11 of Jason Oldfield as he goes through 1 and 2, shutting the door on Blight. Blight fights back though, comes down through 3 and 4. Here comes Jamie Oldfield around the top. Can he run these 2 down in front? Moose does the same line. Passes almost 2 cars in one foul swoop. Gets around Chalmers, gets back up top. Looking for the run now on Oldfield. But here goes Blight as he goes under the 11 car just as Jay Carty stops in turns 3 and 4. Oldfield on the gas and he is away. Blight didn't let him get away too far as Jamie Oldfield gets to the top to try and see if he can run down these 2 cars at the front. Beautiful move by Kai Blight coming out of turn number 2. Puts the pressure on Oldfield as Jamie Oldfield goes to the top. Oh, crash and bashing into turns 3 and 4. Guys return to the back of their lines and Jamie Oldfield takes over the lead with a beautiful move around the top. Warren Oldfield now putting the pressure on Jason Oldfield as Kai Blight tries to take the lead away from Jamie Oldfield in 3 and 4. They come down the straight. Is he able to pull it off? No, it looks like Jamie Oldfield has the momentum. Jason Oldfield is now secured 3rd spot well and truly as his brother Warren comes under, sees Chalmers come under him to take over that 4th position. Moose is also there. He wants to get into this one. There's no doubt about that. Keep his car owner happy for the big move to come down here to WA to race. But what a battle out in front. 2 wide all the way around the track as Oldfield stays up top. Blight to the bottom. Oldfield gets a bit of a push up the middle of the corner but doesn't slow him down at all. He takes the lead back away from Blight. Oldfield, Chalmers, Warren Oldfield. Then it's Moose, Pickering, Brown, Oldfield and Hudson round out your top 10. Blight fights back once again in the bottom of 3 and 4. Can he make it work? Trying to chase that moisture down the bottom. No, Oldfield denies him a lead as they cross the line this time round. Chalmers now closing in on the 11 of Jason Oldfield. As Blight once again attacks Jamie Oldfield. Warren Oldfield's been able to put a bit of space between him and Moose. As Pickering gets up very high in 3 and 4. That gives Bo Oldfield, by the looks at the chance to get underneath her and take over that position. Oldfield and Blight still fighting it out as they start to come into lap traffic. Will this make it easier or harder for Blight to make the move? He gets balked by the 24 of Bale. Eventually gets underneath him, but Jamie has the run around the outside to hold onto that front position. Oldfield, Blight, Chalmers, Jason and Warren Oldfield round out your top 5. As Chalmers looks to get into third place now. He's taken over that position of Jason Oldfield. Oh, Rob Wells holds up Oldfield a little bit. Blight comes back to the bottom of the track to take the line and away from Jamie, and yes, he'll lead that lap as they cross the line. Chalmers now starts to set his sights on the 51 car, who fights back beautifully around the 41. This is action aplenty just at the front, let alone what's happening behind. Blight back in the second place now as Jamie Oldfield in first. Chalmers closes in on this pack. He wants to be a part of this battle as well. So does Jason Oldfield. He wants to get back. Warren Oldfield getting back around the top of the lap car of the 36 of Fasanelli. Jamie floats wide, coming out of out of 4, and Warren unfortunately loses a spot to Blight. Blight tries to take away the line of Jamie Oldfield now, as Chalmers still tries to reel him in. And there's an absolute cracker of a late model feature here at Ellenbrook Speedway. Blight gets a little bit of distance between himself and Oldfield, but Chalmers has made a beautiful move to take over that second spot. He closes in on Blight now. Both drivers had experience last winter in America, both looking the goods in this one. The lap car of Horan gets out of the way as they bowl into turns 1 and 2. Jamie Oldfield up high, but look at Chalmers trying to sneak underneath. Blight shuts the gate on him as they get out of turn 2 and down the back straight. Blight, very, very tough to get past. He's a very good competitor. Oldfield trying that high line once again as Warren closes in on brother Jamie. Blight gets a couple of car lengths break from Chalmers. Slots in behind number 19 of Ahern as he tries to put him a lap down. Chalmers comes back right on the bottom of the curb. Oh, Blight, sparks fly off the curb as Chalmers makes a brilliant move to take him through 1 and 2. Great passing move by Chalmers. Warren Oldfield, well, that was going on, has taken over Jamie as a car has stopped right in front of our leaders. Although the cars think they're getting a restart. And we are away and racing. The lights are green. Oldfield goes back to the top as one spins around. Looks like Pickering. And a little bit further back, 2 other cars. Ahern and Hudson seem to have some issues as well. MHR Performance Parts final. Here we go. We're back underway. Great start by Blight. Oldfield goes back to the top where he's been running that 51 car the whole race. Chalmers tries to get underneath him but couldn't pull it off. Oldfield looks very good and comfortable up top. Looks like he's got a bit of speed, but washes up a little bit over the cushion that time. Can't put an inch on Blight. Can't touch him at the moment. Chalmers looks like he's got the run coming out of turn number 2 to get back to second place. Oldfield to third. Then it's Jason, Warren and Bo behind them with Brown tailing out the top 7. This is classic Clyde Blight out in front, looking the goods in the number 41 AFI towing. Blight's Auto Electrics Mobile. He's put a good 4 or 5 car lengths between him and Chalmers now. Jamie Oldfield still running that top as Jason Oldfield starts fighting back. He takes over third position as Warren now looks to try and put Jamie back into the 5th place. Blight looks too good at this stage. The laps are winding down, but this is the battle with the Oldfield brothers. The 11 of Jason, 15 of Warren, and the 51 of Jamie. Jamie just can't seem to put that car down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's having to run it up top to try and keep the momentum going. Jason slots in behind Warren. So that's a continuing battle, and Jason fights back once again. Well, you can always guarantee when there's an Oldfield in the field, it's going to be a great race. Jamie back up top. He tries to get back up to third and just takes it back over Jason as they come down the front straight with 7 laps left to run in this. Blight, smooth and cool, looking very nice out in front. He's stretched his lead over Joe Chalmers. But this battle with the Oldfields continues. What a run. Jason has now taken over third as we have another yellow Lotus. Unfortunately, 2 cars have parked it up there in turn 1 and 2. The field bunches up a little bit. Oh, no issues with... No issue. Just didn't get on the gas with the 41. And the beneficiary of that is Warren Oldfield, who unfortunately will have to return back to where he was as the lights come on once again. Doesn't get on the gas, yep, does it this time. He's done a beautiful start too by the looks of it as they go 3 wide down the front straight. Jason Oldfield under Chalmers. Chalmers fights back as Warren Oldfield comes underneath him as Jamie goes around the top. This is a battle royale for second, third, fourth. Nobody knows who's going to be or what's going to happen next time around. 3 wide out of the corner once again. Jason takes over second from Warren. Jamie goes up top. Here comes Bo Oldfield to make his presence felt. Gets under Joe Chalmers. 3 wide once again down the back straight. Warren Oldfield takes over second. Oh, Jason gets a little bit sideways as another yellow light comes on for a turn. Stuck up here in turn number 1. Field and Oldfield. Oh, looks like issues for Jamie. He's lost. Yep, looks like that right rear has finally collapsed. As it looks like Kai Blight also has issues. Jason Oldfield has taken the lead. Yep, Blight pulls to the infield. What a shame for our race leader who's done a fantastic job up to that point. Maybe those motor gremlins have returned. So it's Jason Oldfield has now assumed the lead over Warren Oldfield, Chalmers and Bo Oldfield running in the top 4, and he'll be pushing for a podium finish, I'm sure. Jason doing a great job, put a couple of car lengths between himself and Warren Oldfield. Chalmers in third, Bo Oldfield and Cody Brown rounding out the top 5. Track has got very dark and dry slick now. The conditions have changed a fair bit during this final. A lot of the cars hugging the bottom of the track, trying to find the moisture that's coming out there in turn number 4. And the procession goes through 1 and 2. Bo Oldfield, unfortunately, has fallen back a little bit from Chalmers. And Jason Oldfield just doing a masterful job out in front now. Chalmers closes in on Warren Oldfield as we come down to the last 2 laps of this event. Jason Oldfield, though, is starting to drive away from Warren. Looks like we've got a car. Oh, Brown has pulled out, as well as another vehicle, as Jason gets the white flag for the last lap. Nobody is going to touch him unless something goes wrong. Goes down the back straight. One final time here at Ellenbrook Speedway. Through 3 and 4. Sets itself up to come down the front straight to grab that checkered flag. Jason Oldfield, your winner. Warren Oldfield, Chalmers. Bo Oldfield with a brilliant run for 4th. Hudson up to 5th. Well done at Walker. Looks like he's earned himself 6th position.
Gentlemen, what a feature race that was. It had everything bar the kitchen sink and plenty more in it too. These guys look absolutely knackered. Pretty warm day, Smoke and Joe. You had a big plan the whole week because your car wasn't what it was supposed to be after a crash at the Motorplex. You had a big picture. Michael Holmes is going to present you from Michael Holmes Racing Performance Parts with your 3rd place. Thanks, Michael, for all your support this weekend. Well done.